igama lami uLavisa Mbolekwa, born and bred in Cape Town, ekhaya kuse-New Cross, ndikhulele khona, born in Cape Town, so ndiwalapha 100%.
Lona usosizwe ukhawulezile uMakrune, unomdimba isiduko umdlane. So ngusosizwe original usuka eNgcobo, uzalelwe khona, wakhulela khona, then ndayohlala eMthatha for high school, and then kulapho ndipase khona u-10.
I come from a very big family with grandparents, umakazi, umalume, like 3 generations in one household, a very big family. Sikhule ngecawe, sikhulele ngensindiso, this is the life that we've always known, right? So I'm a bubbly person. I love being with people, but I'm an introvert in the same time, so I'm one of those. So that's my life. Nothing interesting, nothing wow. Introvert. Like, I love indoors. I don't like being, I don't know, but but that's basically my life. And then how I met my husband.
It was around 2013.
Ndibele nalo bhuti enkonzweni, ne? Mna ndandihlala estaging because ndandise-choiring, right?
So I joined the church apho wayekhonza khona yena. I didn't know her before, so I'm new in the church. I noticed her because she was in a choir. So I observed, I looked while she's performing and all that kind of stuff, but she didn't know me.
I just saw this guy who would always be looking at me. Also joking, because sometimes we used to sit maybe on the left or on the right. Uba ndihleli ngapha, imehlo lakhe alisuki. Uba ndihleli ngapha, and then I think that went on for like a couple of months, like few months or couple of weeks.
Now kukhona this day, you know what? Let me talk to this girl. So this day, ndifike late, ndihlale ke, but ndihlale kwi-row esemva kwi-passage. Now I saw her standing up and packing the bags, and I'm like, oh, I wonder. Now, okay, I saw her leaving. Now I didn't know what to do, right? I was so nervous. Then she passed, and then she went out of the building, the church. I called no man, let me follow her. Then I'm following Shandayabu.
He introduced himself to me, right? Wacho ukubana ungusizwe uhlala northern suburbs, and was introducer basically, right?
And it kuyakhonzwa ngaphakathi, so sisobabini apha parking lot. Ayibo uyahamba, ndambona uba naye uthukile into yobana hey, ewe ndiyahamba ne-friends zam, we're going out to Franschhoek. I think they were going to Franschhoek.
Ndabe ndirasha mna kufuneka ndiphume elenkonzweni. I was going to some literature book, something into edibene literature about at Franschhoek with my friends. So he offered a lift.
Mind you, ndiyafika ndifike late. So ndithi mna, do you mind if mhlawumbi sihamba sobabini? Then I give you a lift. Ndifike late, but in Conba, you know what? It doesn't matter. So I have homework. Okay, now I have to go back inside, and then you're 30 Bible exam now. Yonke la then siya. Kodwa ndiyafika. Ayi, ndaphuma nyanda 30 Bible exam, ndaphuma ndahamba. and andifuni bijampe yonke this thing because ufika kwam phaa ecaweni ngoxesha ndiyothatha iibhayibhile zam ndike ndahlala kancinci futhi ndazulisa nje kwenza into yoba beqonda ndingakotyela but ke ndade ndabe ndiyaphuma ayisahamba nyhani. I think yaba yimini yethu yokuqala like to talk decently. So
sancokola ke sancokola kwakhona uhlengiwe emotweni. I was like yo umzalwane umzalwane and then sahamba ke nyani
sathetha ke ungowaphi ndiyabuza ke mna you know like I'm very straightforward like uba ndithi ungubani ungowaphi isiduko sakho and all that kind of stuff. So ndiyambuza ke hayibo ungowaphi man abe ndibuza ke ndisicela ke ungowaphi. Okay, and then that was the first day we like spoke and then from then
started chatting from that day, right? That was mid of May. We started dating the first like 2 weeks after we started dating because we were chatting the whole day. Oh, he came to see me before we started dating, right? Before we made it official, he came to see me. And I just liked him. Like, I liked how open-minded he was. He mentioned Obana also is Lalin. But he was so open-minded. Because he would be saying, no, people must go for counseling and whatnot. So I liked that. So we started dating the 1st of June, his birthday. And then we got married the April, the 10th month of us dating. We got married. He didn't propose. Naiva. Ndoba kuzawuyiwa ekhaya. Zange kuthethwe nto, zange ndive nento kubana ayi ndibona unkosikazi kuwe, zange ndifumane ngaloo nto leyo. His parents came for holiday in September, right? And it was dated June. September his parents came. He introduced me to his parents. And then utata wabuza into kubana siyanini kowabo yathi impelelo nguMarch. Ndayiva njalo nami into yokuba oh okay. So that's how we met.
We've been married now. This is the 7th year now, right? So it was our anniversary on the 14th,
12th of April.
12th of April. Yeah. So hey, it has been quite a good journey. I don't want to lie to you. For me, like as a man, because this is what I always wanted. Like the family, wife and kids, more responsibility from my side, providing for my family. Right? So I think it's a fulfilling journey. Right? So even if I wake up going to work, I know exactly, the motive to support, to provide for the family. I think for me, it's good.
For me, it's been a blessing. I don't want to lie. Just to take you back, before I got married, I prayed for marriage. I wanted to be married. I was one of those people who wanted, and I knew no one else would chat. Ngoku ndandisendizihlalela ndirenta ndizithengile izinto zam. I did not buy expensive things. I did not buy things that like I bought izinto ezilungele le ndawo ndikuyo because ndizawutshata. Ndandiyilo joke ke kwi-colleagues zam because I was not dating like oko nje. I was never a person who was dating but isimanga ndime ngento yobana ndizawutshata. So I prayed for him. I prayed for everything that like lo muntu anguye it was exactly my prayer items. So God fulfilled my prayer request by providing, and I was specific with my prayers. I mentioned one and tell mahlali abe originally from ezilalini abe umuntu okwi accounting because ngalo kumna ndikwi humanities. It's a fun thing. Like I enjoyed a prayer life when you were single. And abe umuntu nabazali ababini, abe umuntu also educated, like everything. And then I remember the other time I said to her, "Oh, what about it would be nice to have a husband who sees we come like just imagine, man. Ingati is a powerful man, like sees yeah. So for me, and I was even amazed the day I spoke to him. The first day, what I was like, I will. What? And one of me was like, but I've been like as I mentioned it, I prayed for everything. I prayed for everything. I've been furniture, because of furniture now. Like it everything I've prayed. I've been a family. I've been a siblings. As I'm the tanda. I've been a man. Like now this is but do you part about like upper family yaki. And then there was the last one of those days when I was praying for him. And then I mentioned the one that like not that I said I would love to be like no, it's a powerful name. Don't. God did he claim? I need to busy. Like because we're from that generation. And those are not busy. So it was a joke, but I was praying for. So when I met him, and then what he like I was taken aback. Bible, can God do that? And then as time went on, I think after a couple of weeks, not weeks, but sometime, I think 3 weeks or so, but in fact, Kamalaman was so season that so season. Oh my God. So for me, my prayers were answered, and it was just amazing. So number one, whatever I go through, I know God answers because secondly, I know that so like all of that. So it fulfilled me even because I don't have parents, I don't have siblings. I was the only child of my mom, and my mother was a single parent, the whole shebang. And then when I met him, he had your parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, but he had a nuclear family. So his parents were my parents. Like Umama, you understand, it was a nuclear family. So his parents became my parents, and his siblings became my siblings. So now I've got a full sister who looks like me, and I've got brothers. And a daughter who looks like me. And when I prayed, I said I don't want to do. And then when I met Untundu for the first time, and what when she was so beautiful. I was like, no, bye.
Look, I think I'm the boring one, right? Because I'm always serious. Like in my life, when I reflect back, there is always something that I do, study-wise, and work and all that kind of stuff. So when it comes to entertainment, I don't have that time. Always it's like, when my wife...
You're the boring one.
I'm the boring one. I know. I know. And now when my mom comes and says, listen baby, on Saturday we have to go to this place and that place, we have to do this and this, I'm always in a shock. Like, brand new. But, sometimes I just, because now I don't have a drive for that. I let her drive that process. I sit back. But you see, funny thing is, as much as, it doesn't come to me, I'm the one that is enjoying the most there. You know, so there was this one time, so I think it was anniversary, so we went to Josh. After, yeah,
I had to pay at least the hotel is a name, but when at least uza when I wear petrol when the entertainment you won't pay.
So but you know, sometimes I need to be conscious and consider, because nashe maya uba kuthiwa mhlambi uzabanjwa akabambi kakuhle noma mhlambi masithi kuthiwa ikhona event esiya kuyo, uyabona mina umzekelo, if ukuthi event is Saturday, you put a date like next month, I'm not going to think about that. I am not going to think about that till Friday. Like, so it's in India. No, we need to leave here early in the morning. I'm like, early in the morning? Because I had this plan and that plan and that plan. But I think, you know, she brings that side that I don't even have. So we complement each other there. And I really appreciate it, because if it was for me, I don't even think that. Even like restaurant, like you like, oh, okay. So you're saying that we need to go to Sea Point, or, you know, why? Like I'm asking like a lot of questions. Why? We can do it here. You know? But when we're there, I really enjoy. Like for example, if we are, like sometimes even we are in church, right? We sit together, right, in church. She will whisper something naughty. I'm like, hi baby. You like Kaibo? Hi, baby. But you know, it's us, man. You know, you know, and also I think it's a serious place according to me. So if you find me giggling, I'm like, oh, this is not happening. You find me giggling, it's like, oh, and the service is on. But I think I love it, man. So we entertain ourselves, even at home. We laugh. We, you know, even when we with kids, we laugh, we joke, you know, we play. Even this TikTok thing. Come, baby, see this one, and I don't have time for that. Come, baby, see this one. You know, but I think we for that I really appreciate it, man. Consciously so. Yeah.
Okay, for me, how we have fun, we have to look for things that are almost free. Because as a figure level, right? But as so I always have to look for things that are beautiful, like nature, and especially we like to open up their minds. Who travel, but because it opens up their little minds and they get so excited. So we are forced also to put them good budget, but we have to do something. Like we have to go to the beach. We have to go to Bosa, like a restaurant, because it's got a swimming pool and whatnot.
When my wife has got money, right? When she has got money, we can be busy the whole day. Like you wake up early in the morning. She says, okay, now let us go to Central City. There is something that I want to buy there. Huh?
Why not take them?
We're busy, like we're busy. Like, yo.
But you look at no, because we've been challenged on money. So masiyele endaweni ethile, but it's mostly ezi zinto ofana uba zi-free. Even naxa kuthiwa ndinemali ndiyayikali umcimbi wemali funeka into zibekwe ibudget. We go out to places where especially kids will have fun, like into le ndawo elapha yabantwana la ndawo yokudlala abantwana but sentsho uba ezi nokubantwana badlale badinwe and nathi we enjoy that. Thina sihlali most obvious ezi sibasa kuzo, but it's fulfilling for us. So that is how we have fun. Our fun is mostly family based. So for us, the challenging time was ngobe ndingaphangeli, ne? But even slightly before that, like ingathi we've just been challenged, and then kwaba worse ngoku ndingaphangeli, right? Because obviously I couldn't do izinto ebendiqhele uzenza, like I couldn't take care of the kids, I couldn't like we couldn't have buy enough food, like it was like basic things. So that was a challenging time for us. And even prior to that, because we had plans to do, okay, but it just didn't work out. And I don't know, I just feel like in Nangala phase we were just challenged, even if Sisamandoni, but it just didn't work out for us. Because the plan that we had, it didn't work out. And then we tried out a lot of things that didn't work out. And at some point, Satenga taxi, and then it didn't work out. Naleyo taxi hijackwa, like a brand new taxi hijackwa. It's just a whole lot of small things that we were trying. It was not working.
And Uber also.
And then it was Uber. Like there was a lot of things. In fact, everything that, and we try out new things. See, like after work we want to be busy with something. Like umntana abantwana bahambe nomnye ngoba omnye leqela ulethile okanye uphume emsebenzini uyengapi sethu sobantu abanjalo. So you can imagine whatever that we are trying is just not working out. And I couldn't believe ke ole taxi naiva into njalo. Yo sathenga itaxi brand new. Mina obakazange afike. Go. Such a taxi, I think it was September, October, ne?
Yes.
Around about those months, ne?
I think 20, was it 2020?
I don't remember the year.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but it was before COVID.
Before
BC. Before COVID.
Yeah.
So that's why it takes again. We were praying. We've been praying. We praying for, okay, how about Chilean? And then we spoke about it. We dwell on things. We talk about them. We look at it. This is our journey. Finances are better for the first 2 years. Right? Yani ngisathenga itaxi yosayolanda excited ke qhutshwa nguye ngisayolanda ngikhoba kwakhe ndiyabe ngemoto sahamba sayolanda nyani ke yahlala apha eyadini because yayingade i-process was taxi. And then samfumana umuntu ne nyani yangena erenkini ke hayi ke ngokwangcono yabo ixesha. I think bingene erenkini ngo beginning December 2000 like
yeah, December beginning.
Yangena erenkini itaxi ngo-Feb ndikhumula Valentine ndicimba ndifolelwa yenye into for something else baby. Imoto ihijackiwe, and that's endofumeneka umsebenzi ngelo xesha. And I was thinking no, imoto ihamba ndim kaloku umuntu ohamba ngemoto injani. It just didn't zange ndayiva mna phofu kwanto itaxi hijackwe khona ezilando zamo itaxi igadi inetrak yonke loo le yo kanti itaxi hijackiwe.
And I remember that day, it was like the 14th of Feb. And I'm at work. Now, my phone, I leave it in my desk. Then we go to the boardroom, right? And then we are in a meeting there for work purposes. And then my phone is ringing non-stop. When I got to my desk, it's about 24 missed calls from the tracker now. And then when I start to calling them, they say, hey, Mr. Makrune, there are people that are fiddling with your tracker in the taxi. Oh. And I'm like, okay, and I'm calling the driver doesn't pick. And I'm calling other guys, the guys they are not picking. And then I say, okay, they must send somebody or a van to track where it is. And when I look at it, it's somewhere in Delft, somewhere. I was so stressed on the day. And then, okay, I was thinking, if I go, but what am I gonna do when I get there? Okay, I was at work the whole day, but the taxi was hijacked completely. It was gone right on the 14th. It took about 6 months to be resolved.
Sure.
But finally it was resolved. That's what I'm grateful of.
Okay.
You see, sometimes when you need or when you ask God to give you something, sometimes God will give you, right, what you need, of which if it was suitable for me, I don't think that would have happened, or if God wanted me to have it. But it was just a sign to say, you know what, let me give you this, but it is not for you.
Okay. Remember, we even prayed that because there was just a lot of challenges. If this is not what you want us to have, Lord, today, then it's okay. So we are working a process. I think for us, we were a bit okay. Not just to go away. But I think that I took comfort in that. Yeah, well. So we've been trying a lot of things. So at least ndafumana ke umsebenzi kule ndawo ndikuyo. Yabo. And then wabhetere. And abantwana babesebengafundi ke ngoku because it was lockdown eseyiphelile, abantwana babesebuyela esikolweni but babesebengafunda bethu because there was just not enough money for yonke lokho yabo. So last year ndafumana umsebenzi oright, babuyela esikolweni, and like everything it's working out for good. We were able to do this and that. We were able to plan, and even small things that we didn't have. At some point we didn't have the internet available. We didn't have no again. So nalapho but getting kuba manje sila na water siyancokola like as is finishes as but kids obviously they would feel those things. You understand? But for us, we've been through just a phase where just everything was not working. But at least you can go, at least you know, go say morning light.
I don't know where to start, but yabona umzekelo indlela esebenzisana ngayo sobabili. Ikhona imali ingekho, for example, zikhona izinto zingekho, but indlela esebenzisana ngayo sobabili, the respect that I get. You understand? You know, sometimes when it's tough, it's millions of bantu ziyabhoqa. Uyabona but now I have never been in that situation whereby there's a feel of, hey, I can't this solo ngoku decision that I took. Remember then I took a decision. So and no one could tell them that. Sometimes this is not easy. Don't fucking sleep, fucking 1,000 CVs. This is man-made. This is man-made. But unkhuthaza, and also ungikhuthaza umzekelo, even if I'm down, like I'm now encourage even to pray. You encourage us. And you know what, guys? Let us pray. Let us do this. We can do this. We can overcome that. And I think I like the courage also you have, and the support you have. Because if ubungekho, I don't think we would function the way we're functioning. You understand? Because sometimes tinokwenza izinto nabantwana nabo, but when you stand, as you are just a glue in the family, so that you can function. Otherwise, I don't think so. I don't think we can function without you. So I'm really grateful for that.
Thank you. I love the fact that you know that you are a married man, and you like uyazazi responsibilities zakho, what it means to be married. So then mhlambi kuthiwa uye endaweni awazixelela like into ezincinci mhlambi like after work mhlambi kuswelekelwe kwi-colleague kufuneka kuyovelwa, you always inform me ba bekwenzeka kanje nakanje okanye ngedate ethile ndizayobona ichomi yami ntontoni. We understand. I love that so much about you, and I don't have to question you being a husband. Do you even know what you know? Ndiva ngawe so so I enjoy those things because it shows that you know what it means to be a husband. And then the way you are to your kids, I love it so much. The day our daughter, someone bullied him at school. You know those things. And then there was a time where you had to go to a soul driver or something, but in the lunch or Woodstock, I think we have a permit or something. This feels good. Working for my kids. They're going back. But for you, it just warmed my heart. And in a cloud time, like you don't change. I like everything about you, and the fact that I love the fact that you know into bana endaweni actor kanjani, like your brothers ngabantu abanemizi ekudala bachata, abanye ngabefundisi, abanye le, but when you get home you become the big brother. Your younger brother ongumfundisi uya offload lihlele emotweni uyakhupha and you become that person. I enjoy that so much. I love the fact that everything that you do uyenza unconscious, and you take responsibility for your family, and your friends banendawo yabo, but at least I don't have to have those issues of awuzazi noma uyintoni, and I just love your height as well. I love the fact that you're always the tallest guy in the room. I'm so feeling now. It's so sexy.
You're gonna definitely take.
You know that I'm not a romantic type, but you realize what you turn and it's kind. I love you so much. And the love I had then is the love that I have now and more. Right? I don't regret the decision that I took. I love it so much. In the past 7 years, right, you chose, to be with me. Zingekho izinto. Ngithetha ngemali, into ezithile. But you chose to be with me. You stick with me, you supported me, and I really love you for that. So even if I would get the opportunity or chance to get married, I will still marry you. Right? I will still marry you. Because your love, your respect, the effort and the courage you have, I think it's just enough for me to propose to you again. I love you, and I thank God that in my life journey, I met you. I think it was God's plan. When we met, as much as probably I was ready to get married, right? But I think I got the indication, from God to say, that's the one. I didn't ask anyone is she right for me or something like that, but it was certain that is you, and you are right for me. Thank you for that.
You've been the most amazing person, human being ever, and ingathi it's a new thing. Oko into yokuba nawe, into yokuhlalisana nawe, into yotshatela kuwe, the person that you are more than enough for me. I cannot thank God enough for answering my prayers. You are the best thing ever. I love even the fact that your kids see you as a hero. That makes me love you even more. Thank you so much for respecting me as your wife. Thank you so much for loving me for who I am. We don't have any issues. No changes that I go through as weight gain. You still chase after me. I love it so much. I enjoy having you as my husband. You are the best friend that I could ever have asked for. Thank you for the friendship. Thank you for the love. Thank you for being a good husband. Thank you for being someone I could always run to. Thank you for being Umdu. When I have a bad day, you're the first person I tell, and you always make me feel better. I love you so much. You're such a unenhliziyo enhle, ungumuntu olungileyo, ulungile nje kwa wena. You always make good decisions ngobomi bakho that is impacting us positively. Thank you for everything, my love. Osenzela yona, nondenzela yona. Enkosi nangale 500 umpela.
Welcome, love.
Oh, imali sisi.
Mali yepila.
Transferiwe tani.
Cash.
Liphepha. Thixo wami nemali.
Simane ndithathe. Yomdlalo.
Manje Phinde.
Mother's Day sayiphelile.
Hayi manje imali ngamaphepha.
Imali siza. Bengicela uzophela ku-3. Ha! 400, 500 that.
That's it's the little things. It's the little things. Sethanda ke nemali.
Sonke idaliwe. Idaliwe.
Bondi bana sizulala.
Indalo.
Bakhwimali.
Futhi idaliwe.
Abantu mana nobutongo. Kunzima.
Imali.
For couples. Who is the better dancer?
I love.
Who is the better cook?
No. But
Take your breakfast,
Who is more affectionate?
Me, affection. It's me. Anytime.
Who is more likely to get arrested?
You're packing lot.
Who is more needy?
Needy. Okay, cool. No.
But maybe.
Who is more of a daredevil?
Daredevil. Don't challenge about
Who takes more dumps?
toilet. What? Anytime is tea time.
Who initiates date night?
Me.
I agree.
Who is more friendly?
I can't.
Who initiates sexy time?
Me. Oh. Me. Me.
When is conducive for you?
No.
Who orders more packages?
We're not spenders.
Who's more likely to crack their phone?
Crack the phone.
Mostly. But if phones is
One day we careless.
Love it.
Akekho.
Your phone is cracked right now. Your phone. Recently. So why would you say again?
Even the
one before that.
It's the kids.
But mine never cracked.
Who's most likely to get lost?
Yo! Yo!
I pick up.
No mean that we
Who
are
spends
yes.
more money?
No, spends more money.
Baby. Baby?
I mean, budget.
But it talks about spending.
Okay.
You can budget and spend.
It's both of us.
Who apologizes the first after a fight?
It's me. Why yeka? I got to apologize and that's why yeka.
But you saying the one I don't mean it.
You don't mean it, you must stop saying it.
I must mean it.
Yes.
Even if I apologize, you say you don't mean it.
Why yeka?
Who's the funny one?
Me. No! It's me! Okay, it's both of us though.
I think both of us. Different types.
Who's more romantic?
Me. Me.
Who's more patient?
Yeah. Both of us.
I think both of us. Yeah.
Who said I love you first?
Me. It's me.
Who takes longer to get ready in the morning?
You.
It's you.
Oh, how? Baby? Hey,
Look at the photo.
Ngisileje ecaweni kule veki.
I have a lot to do in makeup.
Yo, lavi.
Who's the grumpier one in the morning?
No one. Akho do grumpy aba baby.
Yeah.
Sivuka sesichinda bathi.
Who's more stubborn?
Yo. What? Not me now.
Nokuyibona. Mina yami cleaning nafuneka qha ukuthengwe phela yankosi yakho.
Who's the bigger baby when sick?
No.
Oh.
No one. I don't get sick. Who's that? No.
Who's the social butterfly?
It's me. It's me. It's me.
Relax.
I've got that one.
Who's the messy one?
It's you. Own it. Own it. Grab it. Go for it.
Not me.
It's you.
Masida kekho la.
Ikhona. I always turn after you guys. No, nguye nabantwana.
Who works out more?
It's me.
Yeah, it's him. For now.
Who
For now.
requires more attention?
It's
Yo.
This one's for
Right?
Yo.
Requires more attention.
Yo.
Ngingazibanga.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please continue to watch Love in Marriage. Please subscribe, please like, please comment, and please share. Thank you.
Thank you.